was fine when you held my hand. I was fine when you pulled me down. You said the stars would answer. You said our prayers were written down. I was fine when you pulled me in. We were forced to be human, and then the world came after, and I had never questioned it. And they said it was wrong. But we started it all.
Okay, hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a long-awaited video, something that I've said I was going to do since the beginning of summer, and I'm so happy to be able to finally bring it to you today. So as you probably guessed by the title, I'm here with my room transformation / room tour. I'm not entirely sure what I've actually called the video yet, but it's along those lines. And as a lot of you are aware, I've redone my room over summer. Now I haven't, obviously you can see I haven't like changed the wallpaper and stuff. I kind of did it on a DIY kind of thing and renewed most of the other things in my room, like my bed, my chair, and just made it look a bit less childish. I finished my GCSEs and I was like, right, I had all this like motivation just rolling over. I was like, I'm gonna sort my room out. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. I've got a lot of before and after shots, so I'm gonna talk you through how I changed everything, and then I'm gonna do a room tour. So I filmed a lot of overlays, so I'm gonna start with the bed because I feel like that's obvious. So I got a new bed. I had a single bed before, which was very nice. It was a decent bed, but I've got a new bed. I'm sitting on it now. This is a small double bed. I got it from Argos and I'm actually really happy with it. I've slept in it for about a week. Absolutely love it. Obviously for me it's a massive change from a single to a double. But yeah, we ordered this off the Argos website. It came the next day. It was amazing. My dad put it up, as you can see. And I'm just super happy with it. But yeah, okay, so then the next thing that should be obvious to you guys is the background. Obviously here I used to have two butterflies. It might seem like ages ago to you, but I actually got all of these prints in frames from either New Look or Paper Chase, and I put these up in an order that I thought looked quite nice and would be nice in the background of filming, because you guys know that I like to sit here. This is actually the easiest place for me to sit and film. That was the second thing that I did. Another thing that I did was change up my door. This was ages ago. In fact, it was still during exam season that I changed my door. I painted it. And I think I showed this in one of my vlogs. I took the posters down and I painted the insides of the squares purple, as you can see. And I'm really happy with how that turned out as well. And then some of the less obvious things that I haven't spoken to you guys about or shown in videos are things that I'm going to talk you through now that I'm super happy with. So I'm going to start with my desk, because over here for me there's my desk, and before it was quite cluttered, quite purple. I had posters up and it was nice, but I just wasn't happy with it. It didn't feel like a A-level student bedroom. It felt like how I made it when I was in year 8, and I'm not in year 8 anymore. So I actually painted the back wall of my bedroom white, as you can see here. I'm not the best at painting, but I did paint it white, and my dad helped me a lot with all of this as well. And then the decoration part was my favourite, so I have a load of really nice little accessories that I'll talk you through when I do the room tour bit of this video. I tidied my desk up, I bought new makeup storage. I also got a new chair, which I'm really, really happy with. I mentioned this in one of my vlogs. This was actually my granddad's old chair, then it was my mum's, now it's mine, so we're on to third generation, and I painted it back white because it kind of got an off-white colour. And I put my little fluffy cushion from Next on top of it, and I think this just fits in my desk a lot better than the pink one that I had. So I think the final thing I can talk you through that I changed, was the wardrobe. I organised the entire of my inside of my wardrobe. I gave, I think it must have been 200 books away to charities or to my old primary school, because obviously a lot of the books I had at the back were books I had from when I was in year 5 and 6, and I don't really have any need for those. They just take up room where clothes could go now, because I have a lot of clothes, too many clothes. So I also reorganised all of this, put a lot of stuff into storage, gave a lot of stuff to charity. I also sold some of it on Depop. Other than that, I think I've talked through everything. So I'm going to cut to the room tour part of this video because I'm very excited to film an updated room tour for you guys. Okay guys, I am now behind the camera, and just for the sake of this, we're going to have to use natural lighting because I can't move my studio light around with me, and the room is quite badly lit, so I'm just going to have to deal with that. But as you walk in from the outside, this is now my room. So as you can see, the door is now a much nicer colour, a better shade of white with the matching lilac on here as well. And as you walk in, this is what you can see. So I've got a little dream catcher on the door, probably not going to leave that there. And then predominantly, as you can see, the room is taken up by the bed, but this is what you can see as you stand at the doorway to my bedroom. The only thing that is going to change is I'm probably not going to keep the Minnie Mouse ears there, but for right now I'm still embracing my inner Disney, so just shh, let me be. But yeah, obviously as you can see, you walk in and then if you look to your left you can see the wardrobe. How clever is that? You can't quite see me, I'm just here. Hi. But yeah, so if you walk into the room a little bit more, the wardrobe is taking up a lot of the space, but I'm also really happy with the desk area now because there's not too much purple going on over there, and I think it looks a lot cleaner, it looks a lot grown up, more grown up even. So we're gonna carry on going in. I'm gonna have to carry the tripod, this is gonna be cool. But I'm gonna talk you through what you can see if you carry on walking. So obviously as you can see, the window is quite massive, and then this is the other wall. On here I used to have a massive picture, but then I got rid of it because I really didn't like it. It didn't even have a colour scheme and it was just a bit all over the place, to be honest with you. And then as you stand and look from the window, it's just basically a purple wall, and on here I have my quote that says, "Happiness can be found in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light," which you can see there, which of course is from Harry Potter, and I'm a massive fan of this, and I think it just looks cleaner. Eventually I'm going to put up a picture just here, something that I've taken like above there where the old ones used to be, but I want to choose a picture that I'm really happy with, that I've taken myself, and get it printed on canvas, and I just haven't really had time to get around to doing that yet. But I think I might put the one up of Brighton Pier with the sun setting behind it. That's my plan anyway, but I just haven't got around to it yet. Okay, so then this is my desk area now, and I am super happy with it. I'm gonna do some close-ups for you because obviously you can't really see it, but I'll take the camera off the tripod for a little bit, so I'm sorry if this is a bit wobbly. But yeah, this is the desk area now that it's all been painted white, a lot cleaner. I've changed this bit. This is the thing that used to be above my bed, and it says, "Life is like a camera, just focus on what's important, capture the good times." Yeah, you can read the rest of it yourself. But on the corner of that I've hung my, what they call dream catchers, and then I'm just really happy with how this looks. Obviously I've got my makeup storage just here, I've got my makeup brushes, this is my laptop. This won't be staying here, but just for now this is a weekly planner. My fluffy pen from Gabby's range making an appearance. Just think it matches my room really nice. It's as if she did it almost on purpose, so thanks Gabs. And then up here, these fairy lights are actually purple when they're turned on. But I don't think they have any batteries in, but they are purple when they're turned on. And I'm just really happy with these. I think they look really cute because obviously they go in rainbow order, and it's the only colourful thing on here. So I've got quite a lot of pictures actually, and they've all got really nice memories attached to them. So this is me and Eve Bennett when I went to stay with her. These pictures are me and my friends setting fire to all of our like coursework and revision stuff. These are all from the last day of school, so like my friendship group, my English class, really like those ones. And then these are when me and Jenny filmed a video together, and it was really sassy. I really love those two pictures. And then that one up there is me with Jazz and Sophie. And then just up here, I'm really happy with how this turned out as well. The little plant is from New Look, the frame is from Wilko's, and the thing inside it says just smile and be happy, and that is from Paper Chase. And I'm really happy with how this looks. Like if I hold you up a bit, you can see it all a bit better. This arrow lights up. This corner is a little bit messy, but I'm quite happy with it, to be honest, because it has all my perfumes in it. So I've got a DKNY perfume and a Viktor and Rolf perfume. To be honest, I don't really wear a lot of perfumes, but I am just really happy with how this looks. So yeah. And then up on the shelf above that, I just have all my favourite books. So obviously Harry Potter, The Hunger Games, John Green, and then a couple of classics as well. I've got my Romeo and Juliet, Of Mice and Men, and all of those English literature texts up there as well. And I'm just really happy with how this looks. Obviously the chair is a really nice asset to how this looks, because my old chair was pink, so this just matches a lot better. Down here there are some bags. That is the giveaway bag, so that can't, they're just basically in the way. They should have been tidied up, but yeah. And then under my desk I just have my laptop bag and some other paperwork to do with A-levels. But yeah, I think I'm gonna carry on holding you like this. It's a lot easier. But yeah, then this is the other corner. This is what I'm now using as my background for filming. So these are from various places, but majoritively this one, and that one as well, I think. They're all from New Look. I got them in one of the sets that New Look Home do, and the others are all from Paperchase. And then Liv Rook got me this one, which is really lovely. And then just in this corner, these are really cute. These are pictures from when I went to Nice with my friends, and they're just happy memories. And also this is what I see when I wake up, because I sleep here. And I can see that, and they're just really nice. And then down here is obviously my dressing table. I've got an M for Molly that I bought with Hannah and Alice. My lamp, which I actually do want a new one, but for now, it's fine. A little notebook for late night thoughts that says more issues than Vogue, which I just thought was really funny. And then my camera and my phone, which obviously don't live there the whole time. And then here are the teddies that I couldn't bear to put in the loft. But then this is my new bed, and I'm so happy with it. The cushions are from Primark. They're all from Primark apart from this one, which is from London, and it has like London places on it. I really like that cushion, although it's not the most tidy. That's Eeyore making an appearance. Another Eeyore making an appearance. I am a bit of an Eeyore fan, not gonna lie. The fairy lights across the top of the bed are also from Primark, and the bed itself, as I've already mentioned, is from Argos. And I'm a massive fan of it, to be honest. It's not quite a double bed. It does fit in my room quite nicely. This is a mess. Basically, that's 2 English literature books and all my chargers, like YouTube problems when you're charging 3 cameras and a laptop. So I think the only thing I haven't really mentioned is, oh, that tripod is omnipresent. Let me move the tripod. So I think the only thing I haven't really mentioned is my wardrobe. So obviously the wardrobe itself isn't new, but the way I've organized the inside is new. So I'm really happy with it. Obviously, I would be happy to do a wardrobe tour at some point. The pictures on the side, I don't know whether to keep or get rid of. I've collected them from places I've been, so I've got Paris, I've got Liverpool. But then, yeah, this is my main section for clothes, more books, socks. This looks really random, but it's just basically a bag and then pajamas. And then my drawers are all really nicely organized. Like, it doesn't look like this is organised, but I promise you this is such an improvement from what it was. But yeah, as you can see, the main difference is over here. I painted that wall white. I'm really happy with it. I got a new chair, completely redesigned this, got rid of the photos over here, got rid of the photos up here, got myself a new bed. I did literally clear half my possessions because they were all under the bed. I mean, you can't tell, but they were all under the bed, so I'm really happy with how my room turned out, actually. Okay guys, so that is pretty much everything in my new room. Obviously, I feel like maybe some of you thought I was decorating the whole room, but I actually just meant that I wanted to revamp it up without spending a load of money on like wallpaper and all of that, because I actually really like the purple and the wallpaper, but I just wanted to tone it down a little bit, add a bit more white and make it look a bit more A-level student. I keep saying that is what I mean. But hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you have, be sure to give it a massive thumbs up, and if you have any questions about where any of the items are from or something that I maybe didn't mention, be sure to leave them in the comments below, because I'll be replying to all comments after this video has gone live. But yeah, I think that is pretty much everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like my new room. I really do. It does definitely feel a lot nicer, and in a weird way it feels bigger because I've got rid of so much stuff. Like, it might not be obvious to you, but hopefully it is. But yeah, other than that, I shall see you tomorrow with another daily vlog. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you have, and I shall see you then. Bye!